12 retirement planning mistakes to avoid. 1. Procrastinating on saving. The first mistake you can make while planning for retirement is procrastinating on saving. It's natural to want to enjoy your life while you are still young, and saving should not take away from that. A common misconception young people have while saving for retirement is that the bigger they take out of their paycheck, the better. This isn't necessarily the best approach there is to save. The purpose of starting young in saving is to be able to rely on compound interest from setting aside a portion of your salary. A popular budget plan is the 50-30-20 rule. You spend 50% on needs, 30% on wants, and 20% you set aside for savings. You can tinker with these proportions to fit your life. Some experts even support that as long as you set aside at least 10 to 15% of your salary strictly for savings, your retirement life can go so much smoother. 2. Not budgeting for lifestyle in retirement. The next mistake is a bit more obvious. You need a financial plan for your retirement years. Your retirement plan should include more than just you relying on Social Security benefits or your pension. It should include how you plan to budget your lifestyle in retirement. If you are still young, this may seem overkill, but many retirees need help living precisely due to overspending when they were younger. It is best, in this case, to update your plan every 5 years and more often as you near retiring. This can help you set an environment where you can spend your hard-earned money without going into the red. You can start practicing this as soon as you become independent or have a job so that you get used to living within a set budget. 3. Not planning for medical aid. Third, on the list concerns medical aid. Part of getting old is your body slowly breaking down. No matter how healthy you live your life, there could also be unforeseen medical emergencies or conditions you might face in retirement. Many in retirement spend a large chunk of their fortune paying off medical bills because they did not get medical aid. This may not concern you currently due to your company providing medical insurance, but investing in independent medical aid while still working can help you get better deals as you grow old. Don't grow complacent, and always remember that health is wealth, especially when you get older. There is no need to rush, but take some time to look for a medical aid that is trustworthy and in good standing with retirees. 4. Not planning for and with your partner. While the list mainly focuses on your retirement plan, don't forget about your spouse. This is an especially concerning mistake if your spouse has no job or retirement plan. When drawing up your budget, set aside or plan for 2 people. Remember to consider the financial weight of supporting someone in retirement. This may not currently apply to you, but if you ever have plans on having a spouse, draw up an alternative retirement plan with them in it. 5. Still paying for debt. The 5th mistake goes both ways. Don't let your debts pile into your retirement, and don't get into debt in retirement. While planning for retirement, plan how to fully pay your house, car, and other debts. Debts are a hassle and can tumble into a big black hole inhaling your retirement funds. Make it a point to dedicate a portion of your salary to save for retirement and pay back any debts you may have incurred. The number one aspect you will want to have when you retire is financial stability. Your whole retirement plan should surround it. Interest charges that may not have been as worrying when you had income could cause plenty of stress in retirement. Always add in your plans for an emergency fund to combat situations where you might be forced to get a loan. 6. Claiming Social Security benefits early. You can choose to get your Social Security benefits early, but this comes with a significant downside. Getting your benefit early will permanently reduce the amount you get each year. However, if you wait until after the full retirement age, you will be able to receive the larger benefit. There are different reasons why people would want to get it early, like they need the money, but it isn't encouraged. In this case, it definitely depends on your situation whether you want to claim it early. Consider the pros and cons while planning when to get your Social Security benefits. 7. Relying on Social Security benefits. This next one on the list ties into the previously mentioned habit of procrastinating in saving. Most people who tend not to see saving as important will grow to rely on their Social Security benefits. While the benefits itself is a great amount, it may not be enough to truly enjoy retirement. You will need to be stricter with your budget and won't have any extra money to do activities you want to do. There is also the danger of lack of emergency funds. Growing reliant on the benefits you have yet to receive can lead to debt when there are emergencies. Don't rely on your Social Security benefits too much, and diversify the sources of your retirement fund. 8. Quitting your job early. The 8th mistake is about quitting your job. Leaving your job is a personal choice, but if you are considering retirement, you should settle down with a company as soon as possible. Especially with the Great Resignation, quitting seems as attractive as ever. When you quit, you forfeit all of the benefits your company would have provided for retirement. Some companies require you to work a certain amount of years to be considered for good employee benefits. If you are still at the point in your life where you want to further your career, quitting is understandable. Just remember that when your retirement age comes around, avoid leaving the company. To get better benefits, invest in your performance at work and build a portfolio with them for at least 10 to 15 years. 9. Not managing retirement expectations. The next on the list is not so much a mistake as it is natural: not managing your expectations for retirement. Many people, while planning for their retirement, have grand plans of traveling or doing whatever they missed out on. This excites many people as they plan for their retirement, but the reality is much simpler. This entry is not to say that you shouldn't plan to enjoy your retirement years. It just means understanding the construct that you no longer have as much disposable income. Instead of doing activities that cost you money, plan your retirement activities with the currency of time. As much as this may seem beyond retirement planning, being able to enjoy the rest of your life is the ultimate aim of doing it in the first place. 10. Being afraid of investing. The 10th mistake you can make is being too scared to invest as a form of retirement planning. Investing can be scary, especially for beginners. It's your hard-earned income, so it could also be difficult to let it go. There are a few things you can do to manage this. The first step is research, looking into different options, custodians, and forms of investment until you feel comfortable with the idea. Next is to set aside a portion of your income for the purpose of investing. Pay attention to the investment fees when you start investing, and consistently monitor your retirement account. If you still feel uncomfortable even after much research, you can also get a financial consultant or take legitimate classes on retirement investing. 11. Not being able to differentiate between a 401k to a traditional IRA. This is very understandable, especially if you are still starting out, but make sure to research before availing of one. For a quick breakdown, anyone who is earning an income can avail of an income retirement fund, otherwise known as an IRA. Getting an IRA allows you to deposit income that has not been taxed into the account, where the custodians invest it into different funds. A 401k is another account where you can put pre-taxed income and allow it to grow through interest. In both cases, you get a tax deduction in the year they are invested in, but you can't withdraw them until you are at the retirement age. Understanding the difference between the two will allow you to set a realistic goal for your retirement fund. These are also not the only options you have, so take your time in understanding retirement investing. 12. Not planning for retirement. The next case is again about keeping it real. If you are one of the lucky people who truly enjoy the work they do, you may start to think that you will never retire. This mindset can lead you to procrastinate on things like savings and learning about retirement choices. No matter how much you love your job, never say never in planning your retirement. Always plan for your retirement, even in small details. If you never retire, then at least you will have a backup plan in case you spontaneously decide to do so one day. Subscribe for the latest video updates.